Imagine this. It's a beautiful day. The sun is shining, the birds are chirping, and there's a gentle breeze in the air. It's the perfect day to get outside and enjoy some fresh air. You decide to take your dog for a walk. You grab the leash, clip it onto your dog's collar, and head out the door. The two of you start your walk, enjoying the sights and sounds of the neighborhood. As you walk, your dog suddenly notices another dog across the street. His ears perk up, and his tail starts wagging excitedly. You can tell he's eager to go say hello. Without warning, he starts pulling on the leash, trying to get to the other dog. You tighten your grip, but it's a struggle to keep him under control. You feel a wave of frustration wash over you. This scenario is all too common for many dog owners. Leash pulling is a widespread issue that can turn a pleasant walk into a stressful ordeal. It's not just you. Many people face this challenge every day. The struggle with leash pulling can be disheartening. You might feel like you're constantly battling with your dog, trying to keep him from dragging you down the street. It's a problem that can make you dread taking your dog for a walk. The frustration can build up over time, making walks feel more like a chore than a joy. You might find yourself feeling tense and anxious every time you head out the door with your dog. Beyond the frustration, leash pulling can also be dangerous. A strong, determined dog can easily pull you off balance, leading to potential falls or injuries. In some cases, dogs can even slip out of their collars and run off, putting themselves at risk. Injuries to both dogs and owners are not uncommon in these situations. A dog that pulls too hard can hurt his neck or throat, and an owner who gets pulled down can suffer from sprains, bruises, or worse. The good news is that leash pulling is a problem that can be addressed. With the right approach, you can teach your dog to walk calmly by your side, making walks enjoyable for both of you. It takes patience and consistency, but with the right techniques, you can transform your walks. Training your dog to walk nicely on a leash is a skill that can be learned, and it's well worth the effort. Imagine walking with your dog, both of you relaxed and happy. Your dog stays by your side, responding to your cues, and you can enjoy the walk without the constant tug-of-war. It's a goal that's achievable with dedication and the right training methods.
Yeah, that's exactly how it feels. Every time I take Gizmo out, it's a battle. He just pulls and pulls, and I get so frustrated. It's like he doesn't even hear me when I try to get him to stop. Gizmo just pulls and pulls, and I get so frustrated. It's exhausting, and it makes me not want to take him for walks as often as I should. I know he needs the exercise, but the constant pulling makes it so difficult. I just want to enjoy our walks together, but it's hard when I'm always struggling to keep him under control.
Dogs are natural explorers. They use their noses to experience the world. When they are on a leash, they want to investigate everything. Pulling is a dog's way of trying to get where they want to go. They don't understand that the leash restricts them. They just want to explore.
It's important to remember that dogs don't pull to be disobedient. They pull because of their natural instincts.
Dogs communicate differently than humans. We often misunderstand their signals. This can lead to frustration for both dog and owner. For example, when a dog pulls, we might pull back on the leash. To the dog, this feels like we are pulling them forward.
We need to learn to communicate with our dogs in a way they understand. This means using clear body language and energy.
Dogs are pack animals. They look to their leader for guidance. When you are walking your dog, you are the leader. Your energy affects your dog's energy. If you are tense and frustrated, your dog will sense it. This will make them more likely to pull.
Instead, project calm, assertive energy. Walk with confidence and purpose. This will show your dog that you are in control. Section 5. Mastering the walk techniques for success. Walking your dog can be a delightful experience, but it requires the right techniques to ensure both you and your furry friend enjoy the journey. In this section, we will explore some effective methods to master the walk. One effective technique is the Be a Tree method. This method is particularly useful for dogs that tend to pull on the leash. It helps in teaching your dog that pulling will not get them where they want to go. When your dog pulls, stop walking immediately. This sudden halt will signal to your dog that pulling is not acceptable. It might take a few tries, but consistency is key. Stand still like a tree. Imagine you are rooted to the ground. This posture will help your dog understand that you are not moving until they stop pulling. Don't pull back on the leash. Pulling back can create a tug-of-war situation which can be counterproductive. Instead, keep the leash loose and wait for your dog to relax. Just wait patiently for your dog to stop pulling. Patience is crucial here. It might take a few moments, but eventually, your dog will realize that pulling gets them nowhere. When they do, reward them with praise and a treat. Positive reinforcement is essential in dog training. A treat or a kind word will encourage your dog to repeat the desired behavior.
Another technique is to change directions frequently. This method keeps your dog attentive and focused on you rather than getting distracted by their surroundings. This keeps your dog guessing and prevents them from getting into a pulling rhythm. By changing directions, you are teaching your dog to pay attention to your movements, making the walk more enjoyable for both of you. Remember, the goal is to make the walk a pleasant experience. With these techniques, you can ensure that your dog walks calmly and attentively by your side. Consistency and patience are the keys to success. Keep practicing these techniques, and soon, walking your dog will become a joyful and stress-free activity. Happy walking. Section 6. Tools of the trade, choosing the right equipment.
The right equipment can also help. A harness can distribute pressure more evenly than a collar. This can make walks more comfortable for your dog.
Avoid retractable leashes. They can actually encourage pulling. The constant tension teaches the dog that pulling results in moving forward.
Remember, tools are not a substitute for training. They should be used in conjunction with positive reinforcement techniques.
Section 7. Patience and persistence, keys to transformation.
Training a dog takes time and patience. Don't expect overnight results. There will be good days and bad days. Be consistent with your training. Use the same techniques every time you walk your dog. This will help them learn faster.
Remember to celebrate small victories. Every time your dog walks calmly by your side, it's a step in the right direction. Section 8. Success stories, real dogs, real results.
I have seen countless dogs overcome leash pulling with these techniques. I remember working with a Labrador named Buddy. Buddy was a strong puller. Walks were a nightmare for his owner. We worked on calm, assertive energy and the Be a Tree method. Within a few sessions, Buddy was walking calmly by his owner's side. His owner was amazed by the transformation.
Section 9. Embrace the journey, a call to action. Walking your dog should be a joyful experience for both you and your furry friend. It's a time to bond, to explore, and to enjoy each other's company. However, for many dog owners, leash pulling can turn what should be a pleasant walk into a frustrating ordeal. Don't let leash pulling ruin your walks with your dog. It can be disheartening to feel like you're constantly battling for control, but it doesn't have to be this way. With the right techniques and a bit of patience, you can transform your walks into a harmonious experience. Use the techniques and advice in this essay to teach your dog to walk calmly by your side. Start by understanding why your dog pulls on the leash. Often, it's simply because they're excited and eager to explore. By addressing the root cause, you can begin to change this behavior. Remember to be patient, consistent, and understanding. Training your dog to walk calmly on a leash won't happen overnight, but with dedication, you'll see progress. Reward your dog for good behavior with treats and positive reinforcement. Celebrate the small victories along the way. With your guidance, your dog can learn to enjoy walks as much as you do. Imagine the joy of strolling through the park, your dog happily trotting by your side, both of you relaxed and content. This is the reward for your hard work and commitment. Start today and enjoy the journey of building a stronger bond with your furry friend. Every walk is an opportunity to strengthen your connection, to communicate, and to understand each other better. Embrace the journey, and you'll find that the destination is even more rewarding.